Hey Calvin, can you hear me? We're from the Dental Equipment Repair channel.
I'm scared.
I'm Jason. You can be Calvin.
Okay.
Whatever you want to be. You shouldn't be scared.
It's
Just
scary.
act like you're talking to Hunter. See?
Alright, well, I lost my Allen wrench. Got it. What's it gonna be?
So you're just going to be that skilled.
5/32.
Yeah, this is a 3/32, so we're rolling strong.
In the 30-second game.
Rolling deep in the 30 seconds.
We need like a script.
What's that?
We need a script.
It's just unscripted.
Yeah, that's how good we are.
Heck yeah.
From the hip.
From the hip. Hi, I'm Jason from the Dental Equipment Repair channel.
And I'm Calvin.
We are here today to train you on adjusting something on your dental chair that may be driving you crazy. These dental chairs, especially hydraulic ones like this Adec 1040 here, it has a hydraulic pump and a hydraulic reservoir and all the associated components. And there's a central valve that regulates the flow of oil through the system. And with these chairs, there's actually an adjustment that you can do on most hydraulically operated dental chairs to change the speed of things like the base up and down and back up and down. So today we're going to go ahead and show you at least 3 things regarding this chair, but the first of which is how to actually adjust that speed, which might be something that is driving you crazy. So the number 1 step on how to do this is to print up the instructions for your particular dental chair. Now this is an Adec 1040, and the way I was able to get this instruction is I googled Adec 1040 and I was able to find this off of Frank's hospital workshop. Now inside the service manual there's actually a procedure, and this particular procedure is called hydraulic manifold, adjusting the hydraulic manifold. So in order to do what we're going to do today, Calvin is going to go ahead and open up the pump housing on the bottom of the chair. Now on these chairs, it's usually right here at the base of the chair, and we have the cushion off for easy access, but yours will have a cushion on it, so it'll be a little bit tougher to get to it.
First, you got to get your handy dandy 5/32 Allen wrench. We got 3 bolts down here we got to take off. 1 in the front, and then 1 on each side. And then once you get these off, it reveals all of the components.
Now that our pump is revealed, there are 4 adjustments that we're going to be looking at. And thankfully on most of these chairs, the instructions are pretty intuitive. There is a one setting for the base up, and when we're talking about the base, we're talking about this portion of the chair. So that is the part that's going to raise and lower your patient. And then the second is a back function. Now the base up and down is the setting is to increase the speed. You're going to rotate it counterclockwise. For the base down, you're going to increase the speed by rotating it clockwise. And then for the back up and down,
What's the back up and down?
I kind of didn't do that right, did I?
No.
Okay. Here, do you want to explain it? You do a good job.
You're doing so good.
Okay.
You can, I'll do it. All right, once you expose your manifold, you have 4. Why are you laughing? I don't get it. What's so funny? I thought that was a normal thing to say. I don't know when manifold got so funny.
That's good. Go ahead.
I can't continue now. I started my spree.
Here.
You're gonna be crying in the video.
I'm sorry. now that we've exposed our manifold
and our mental illnesses.
There is a the drawing is actually upside down with where you're at. So you're actually there now. So essentially the picture is in the reverse orientation. The chair back and up and down is here, and this is for the chair back going up. It is counterclockwise, decreases the chair back up speed, and clockwise increases it. For the chair what's actually happening here?
Chair back down speed.
Okay. So the chair all right. You right there?
Maybe you need an accent.
Maybe.
Boy, mate, this is how you make a chair go up and down faster.
I would, yeah, I should pick a
Be
Australian
anything-
accent.
That
That would be
anything
good.
on the internet.
I could, couldn't I?
We need the Jeopardy theme song.
Do I get to win money?
Yeah. Every day you come to work.
Am I fixing things?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Let's do it. Okay, the hydraulic manifold has 4 positions. There's a backup control valve, there's a back down control valve, the base up control valve, and the base down control valve. And each one of the control valves has a retaining screw that keeps you from screwing it out too far and finding yourselves in a literally screwed situation. So this is where we'll go ahead and demonstrate how these valves affect the chair. Calvin, go ahead and don't hurt yourself. Dance with the chair. Whoa.
All right.
All right, so the first function we're going to be messing around with is the base up. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn it clockwise. Ooh, all right.
Nothing.
All right, see how it's lower? Now, go ahead. Ooh, all right.
Gotta go back down real quick.
Oh, hang on. Okay, so go ahead and activate base down. Okay, see how I adjusted it? Go ahead and keep it going. I'll rotate that, and we'll gain more speed. Now, a thing to make sure about is when you're adjusting this that you're not over adjusting it so that you create a hazardous situation for yourself or your patient. So that was the back up and the base up and down adjustments, and that's to the patient left-hand side. And then the back up and down, we'll go ahead and adjust the, what's that? That is the back, I guess we'll go do the back down first. So we'll turn that. All right, go ahead. All right. Now, the thing to know is that with a back down function, it's actually a single acting hydraulic cylinder, and there's 2 gigantic springs that actually will return the chair back to normal position. So this is where when you click that, notice that the hydraulic pump is not running. It's just simply allowing the oil to move by this point. So as I open this up, you're going to see that it starts to go down quicker. All right, see that? So that's all the way open. And again, if I close it, it'll stop. So you can actually adjust your speed by adjusting these 4 valves, and you just want to pick the parameter that you want to adjust. Now go ahead and do the backup, and then we'll turn that. Okay, see how I can slow that down a lot? All right. Now, something to keep in mind is that while you're making this adjustment, there are some things in here that can hurt you. So definitely, I would make this adjustment with the power off. We've done it with the power on for the benefit of you seeing how the chair control works. The paper here that I was able to print, and again I'll put this on the screen for you. It says, caution, do not completely close a speed control valve. The motor pump could overheat and become damaged from pumping against a closed valve. And do not remove the retaining screw from the control valve. And the reason for that is again, if that screw is completely removed, it will spray oil everywhere. The link to this instruction, I'll go ahead and put that in the notes of the video.
So here's your two manifold systems. We have your chair back, this one's your up, and this one's your down. And if you notice, the chair back up, you go clockwise to go faster and counterclockwise to go slower. And the chair back down, you go the opposite. You go counterclockwise to go faster and clockwise to go slower. So you just turn it to go faster, turn it to go slower. And on this side, we have the base up and down. And this one, it's both the same. So either both of these, you go counterclockwise to go faster and counterclockwise to go slower.
Now, I said we'd also give you a couple other tips here regarding the system. The first is that this access is actually where you also fill your hydraulic fluid. This is right here. This is a hydraulic reservoir, and there's a cap with a couple hoses going into the top of it. The real basic procedure, or we'll start here. The way that you know you have a problem with your hydraulic fluid is if when the chair is in the extreme up position with the back up, those are the 2 points in time where you've got the most oil inside your hydraulic cylinders. You'll end up with some sort of like a growling or some sort of a really unhappy noise, and that's because your hydraulic cylinder has run out of oil, or your hydraulic reservoirs run out of oil because it's all inside the cylinders. So this is a point in time where you might need to replenish that oil. So in order to actually do that, go ahead, Calvin, and lower the chair all the way down. All right, and then lower the back all the way down. And now this might be a little bit outside the scope of what a dental a staff member might do, but this is still good information if you're curious at all how you would go about checking and filling your hydraulic fluid. Now there are lines on the side of these hydraulic reservoirs, which is where all the hydraulic fluid is stored, but it's kind of hard sometimes to read those lines with regard to how much fluid is inside the reservoir. So with the cylinders completely compressed, all the oil is back in the reservoir, and what you'll see is if you shine a flashlight, and at this point you can actually, for safety, we can unplug the dental chair. So by shining a light behind the reservoir, you can actually see the level of the reservoir.
About an inch down.
About an inch down, okay. And just know that in this situation where the oil is completely outside of the cylinders, like it's completely removed from the cylinders, there's not ever going to be any more oil than there is in the system right now. So when you're filling it, you want to fill it to about a ½ inch below the level of the top of the reservoir. Now, there is specialty hydraulic fluid that can be bought that says dental chair oil. Now, this is the third thing that I'm going to tell you, and this is one that I think is far more interesting than just reading the manual. What that tip is this. This is the fluid that you'll probably want to go ahead and put in your chairs. This is AW46 hydraulic fluid, and you can buy this from your local auto parts store. This container right here was about $20, and this fluid is actually the fluid that's spec'd for the Adec dental chairs, like the 1040 that we have here. And this is the way that you would remove old oil from your chair if you were to do an oil change, which you could actually pull out the old oil and you can actually put in new oil. So this is a 300 milliliter syringe from an auto parts store. RPI has these as well. The other thing of note is the tool for adjusting the flow control valve is a DCI 3/32 Allen wrench, and you can also just use a standard Allen wrench.
Here we have our hydraulic fluid reservoir for our chair. And the way you check the fluid is by putting a light right behind it, and then you can see where the line of your fluid is. And as long as it's about a ½ inch from the top, you're good. And that is with the chair base in the lowest position and the chair back also in the lowest position, giving you the most amount of fluid in your reservoir.
What you do is there's a ring at the top, and you go ahead and release the ring, and then this should allow for there to be just a little bit of room for you to put in a funnel. And this will keep everything from getting super messy. And what you do is you take your AW46 hydraulic fluid or dental chair oil, whatever is prescribed, and you pour into the funnel, and you just keep an eye on the level. All right, and there we go. Whoa, oh no, oh no. Oh, okay. And there, I've demonstrated exactly what not to do. Because that is what should not happen. But that's okay. We figured we're in a controlled environment. It's like a race car track where you get to do stuff that you shouldn't do in the real world.
Give it that good old full send.
Full send. I did give it the full send. So this is how you would remove oil from the chair. So, and now we made a little bit of a mess. So the way you clean that up is by using some rags. All right, we'll just take those rags, push them in there, kind of sop up some of that oil. At least I only got it on my purple carpet here. Who buys purple carpet? Maybe you can make a comment if you've got purple carpet. I'd be interested to know. Do you have purple carpet, Calvin?
I had a purple van that had purple carpet in it.
Real?
Yeah, had purple seats too. And the outside was purple.
Really?
Yeah, had wood paneling too. The whole nine.
Did you have pictures of it?
Somewhere, probably. Actual printed pictures, because it was back in that day.
Well, you have a scanner. And if, Calvin, if you produce those pictures, you better believe at this moment in time.
We're going on the internet.
It's definitely going on the internet.
Purple van was a beast. Got dropped off a lift, got rear-ended by a chick learning how to drive.
Really?
Was a champ.
I can't.
Never underestimate the van life.
Van life. Well, you know, we are living the van life, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we are. What other kind of life are we living right now? We're living a little bit of ice cream truck life.
Yeah. DQ life.
Yeah, dental queen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what we do in the time when we're not making awesome YouTube videos. We are mobbing around fixing equipment in Ann Arbor.
Saving dentists.
Mm-hmm. Saving them something.
Pain.
Pain, money, all of it. Okay, So that is how we would adjust the oil level on a dental chair. Obviously, you saw me overfill it. That's how you would resolve that if that happens to you. You just pull it out with a syringe. And
Good
again, that is AW46 hydraulic fluid. All right. And I got that information from a reputable repair parts company. Those are the things that we have for you here today. Pretty much that's how to adjust the speed on the control valve for your dental chair. It is how to access the reservoir for your dental chair, hydraulic fluid, and also what kind of hydraulic fluid that you can use in order to fill up your dental chair. Now, Calvin,
unplugged.
what do you think about that?
I think it was great.
Is there
Lots
anything you
of
would add to
useful
that?
information. Just got to be careful.
What
Don't
is your
electrocute
favorite?
yourself.
What's your favorite tip regarding about this system? Is there anything that you've learned with regard to the oil and?
I think just the speed. Speed's important. If you're going too slow, people get agitated. You go too fast, it's like riding a roller coaster. People don't go to the dentist to ride a roller coaster.
No.
No. Some
Okay.
some might like it, but Grandma won't.
No.
No.
No. All right, and we're here to keep Grandma happy, aren't
Yep.
we?
Got to keep Grandma happy.
All right. Well, with that, I'm Jason from the Dental Equipment Repair Channel.
And I'm Calvin.
Thanks for joining us.